Jones.
That is the veteran Rochester firefighter who is suing the department and the city over what happened to him after he and other firefighters were taken to a private party while on duty. The lawsuit says his captain directed the firefighters to go to the party. That captain is now suspended.
The lawsuit describes a party that spoofed the Juneteenth celebration with old tropes like buckets of fried chicken, and the suit says there were photos of local politicians on stakes in the ground. Houston NBC chief investigative reporter Berkeley Breen was at a news conference with the firefighter, his lawyer, and supporters. Burke.
Nikki, the complaint is suing the city and the RFD, not the people who threw the party. The lawsuit says the mistake by the RFD is what they did after the firefighter complained.
What I had to experience a month ago, it cut me very deeply.
Jared Jones has been a firefighter for 14 years. He is suing the city and RFD for discrimination.
I'm sorry to even have to be here today, but in order for things to change, we have to do difficult things.
His lawyer, Nate McMurray, says Jones felt compelled to go to the party at the home on East Avenue because it was his captain's idea and they always travel as a team. McMurray described some of the things Jones and several other firefighters saw at the party.
He saw signs mocking Juneteenth, under which there were buckets of fried chicken. He saw on the ground posts with the pictures of elected officials throughout the yard. And when Mr. Jones went to his commanders, he went to his officers above him and he said, "This is terrible, can you address this? Can we handle this?" They assigned him to work with the same captain his next shift. And no questions today.
McMurray says Jones has been pressured by some firefighters and elected officials not to file the complaint. Wait a second, Nate.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Nate, McMurray would not answer my question about who those people are.
I decided to speak up today because I have two children that maybe one day will aspire to be firefighters, and I don't want them to have to experience what I experienced. I wouldn't want your kids to have to experience that.
I spoke to one of the people who owns the home where the party took place. They did not want to comment. They are not getting sued. The RFD says the internal investigation is over. The disciplinary action was sent to the supervisor this week, and the supervisor remains on suspension until the action has been received and accepted. The mayor responds at 6. Nikki?
All right. Thank you, Burke.